everyone. How are you on this beautiful Tuesday evening? Well, Tuesday in Vancouver, on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada. That's where I am. I'm Lynn Boyle. I'm the Vancouver Island medium coming to you, just like I said, from Vancouver Island. That is on the very west part. Well, it's an hour and about 45-minute ferry ride from Vancouver. So that's the mainland. That's where we are. We're above Seattle, above California on the west coast. So, how was your week? Did you do a beautiful random act of kindness for someone each day last week? I forgot, but I did try to remember to do something. So this week, though, one thing that I really wanted to talk about, I was scrolling on Facebook or Twitter or somewhere, and I read a story about a man who had fallen down in the middle of the road and had hurt himself and was having a hard time, getting up, and everybody just drove around him. And one lady stopped right in front of him and stopped her car, put her hazard lights on, and got out and helped the man and ended up taking him to the hospital and double-checking on the hospital and really standing up for this man that she absolutely did not know. But that was, her human kindness came out, her compassion. To me, that's how we all should be. So kudos to her. But it got me thinking, how many times do we, see a homeless person and judge them? We don't know what their situation is. And how many times have I counted myself driving down the highway and irritated because the person in front of me is driving in the fast lane and only doing the speed limit? Oh, come on. The road rage comes out, doesn't it? Or how about the person that cuts you off and is racing down the highway? So I found myself last summer actually getting really irritated and doing a lot of road rage. So I had to look at myself and I had to say, okay, what am I doing? Well, I'm judging that person that just cut me off. They're speeding past me. Oh, they got a fast car. What to do? Now, maybe their child has just been injured and they're racing to the hospital. Maybe they have found, about to, I don't know, whatever it might be. You put those words in there. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Carmen from the Peanut Gallery. Hi, Carmen. Hey, yay! Woo! Yeah. So maybe somebody is having a baby and they're trying to rush there, to get somebody there who's had a heart attack or whatever it is. Don't judge people. Let's try this week. What we're going to do is we're going to each day try our hardest not to judge people. I looked up judgment. I was wondering, now what exactly would the definition of judgment be from the dictionary? So this is the process of forming an opinion or evaluation by comparing all of the evidence. Now, when I get upset, on the road, somebody cuts me off, and I jerk, blah, 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 right? I might call him a jerk. I might call him more than that. I used to, not anymore. Now I watch myself and try not to judge. But when I do that, I'm not taking into consideration all the evidence because I don't have all that evidence, do I? I'm just making that judgment. Oh, he's a jerk because he cut me off. So this week, I want you each day to try and find the positive in every situation and with every person and not judge, but understand. Do not fear, but try to educate yourself. So that's the sermon for this week. Woo! Now, let's get into the fun stuff. Let's get somebody on this line. Kristen from Islip, New York. Are you there, Kristen?
I'm here.
And how is New York? Where is Islip?
Islip is on Long Island.
Oh, I've been to Long Island.
Yeah, I'm about like an hour train ride from the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're just.
How about where are you from?
I am in on Vancouver Island, BC. So I'm on the other side of the continent than you. I'm like above Seattle. Yeah, and I live on Vancouver Island.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I guess we're both island girls.
Exactly.
Yeah, right? I know. From one island girl to another.
I wish I was on a warm island because we had a snowstorm this morning.
Oh, then I won't tell you that my flowers are blooming.
My flowers were blooming too, and then we got about 6 inches of snow.
Oh, that's not a snowstorm. That's just a little, 6 inches.
Yep, exactly.
So, how can I help you today, Kristen?
My mom passed away not too long ago, and, kind of my whole family is just struggling with it. So I was hoping maybe I could get, something from that or from her.
Okay. Has your grandma also passed away?
Yes.
Okay. Just so you know, I was sitting here before the show started, as I usually do, and I started writing down a few notes. And the first one I wrote was grandma, and
okay.
I put Gma. And
that's how I always used to write it.
Oh, well, there you go. So I guess who's here right now?
I hope so.
Yeah, she is. It hasn't been very long since your mom passed away, though. Within the last 3 months?
Yeah, just about a little bit longer.
Yeah. Okay. Was your mother ill? Because she tells me that to tell you that she's running, like she's running. Where is she running? Did she shop? Because I just heard she's running to a sale.
Yeah, she was always about sales and coupons.
Okay, so she's running to a sale.
That would definitely make sense for her.
Okay, so mom is here then, just to validate that. She also lets you know that there's no more pain.
Okay.
She says that her leg is good. Did she have problems with her leg?
Not that I know of.
I just feel like my legs are very, very tight up in my upper thighs, and that I have issues with them. I don't know what it is, though, or that could be grandma, too, because she's here, too. Okay. And how do you resonate with, who's Artsy?
What's the name?
No, it's somebody was your grandmother crafty or your mother?
They both were very crafty, yes.
Okay, yeah, really crafty with their hands, always working with their hands.
Yep, crocheting and knitting, yes.
Yeah. Okay, and there is a blanket that they're telling me about. Did they make blankets for each child or something? And it's knitting, I think. Oh no, I just corrected one. Yeah. And I feel like there's one that is made for someone who hasn't gotten here yet. Is there, or I feel like there's an extra blanket. Is there an extra blanket?
It's possible. My grandmother especially used to make so many blankets.
There's something about the blanket, I think, that's going to come through, and we'll answer some questions for you. Maybe not answer questions, but you'll be able to just give it a hug and just remember and love the memory. And that's another thing your mother tells me to tell you, is to always the memories that were made, especially as children. You were very close to your mother.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a sister?
Yes, I do. I have 2 sisters.
Okay, and are they younger?
I have one younger and one older.
You're the middle. Okay. The one that is younger, mm-hmm. Are there some how is she doing?
She's struggling.
Because your mother is very specific in telling me that she tells you not to lose your patience with her.
Okay.
She says that
we always kind of butt heads, me and my younger sister. We're closer now that we're adults and we have our own kids, but especially when we were younger, we always fought a lot because we were only 3 years apart. So we butt heads a lot when we were younger.
Okay. Well, she said,
and honestly, to be honest with you, it's probably my mother telling my other sisters not to lose their patience with me.
All right, we can go with that. So, did you have some specific questions that you wanted to ask your mom?
I always just kind of wondered, like, if she knew she was going to be dying. Like, that's something that, we all kind of struggle with,
I want you to know that she tells me that she always did the very best that she could possibly do for your children. In the circumstances that you were in. That she tells me that she has always done what she thought was best, for you kids. My feeling is that, yes, I do believe she knew that something was wrong.
Yeah, well, we all knew that she was sick, but ironically enough, when she died, it wasn't like she had just found out she was sick not long before. And, they diagnosed her with cancer, and, it wasn't bad, and she didn't even need chemo, and she wasn't that sick. And then I just got a phone call at work that she was dead. It was just very unexpected, and, my kids are struggling with it a lot, and my older sister especially, she's the one that found her,
Uh-huh.
And my older sister thinks that, like, because both my sisters are nurses, so my older sister found her, she did CPR on her, and, she keeps feeling like we're mad at her, that she couldn't save her, and of course we're not. We know she did her best, and we know that she was already gone, but she's struggling a lot, my older sister, more than any of us, because she's the one who found her, and it was at home, and, so she still lives there, and you know what I mean?
Kristen, I would like to offer you and your family a free reading if you'd like to take it up. We can do it on Skype. Okay?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Okay, so why don't you contact me either on Facebook under Vancouver Island Medium, or contact me on email at terrylynnboyle@gmail.com, okay?
Okay, great. That would be great. Thank you so much.
Okay, Kristen, so you give me a call there, and we'll chat there, okay? And we'll get into more of a more in-depth reading than we can do right here, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
I lost my mother 18 years ago.
And the pain never goes away, I hear.
Well, there's always the emptiness, yes, but there's also, it's that emptiness is totally filled with love for you, for your sisters, for me, for all of us,
Right.
So we'll chat then, okay? Until, give me an email, shoot me an email or something. We'll try and work something out here in the next couple of weeks. I'll kind of check out my schedule and see where it is, and we'll go from there. How does that sound? Okay?
That sounds great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Awesome. I look forward to hearing from you, Kristen.
Thank you again.
Okay. Bye-bye, honey. So, you see, sometimes it just works like that. There was a whole lot of messages in there for Kristen, and so I just kind of figured that maybe that's what I should do, is just give her the reading, right? Because, I can. So, it's my show, and it's my store, and I can do whatever I want because I'm a big girl, so there. But for right now, I want to talk to Melissa, who is in Fraser, Michigan. Are you there, Melissa?
Yes, I am. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Oh, that is good. How's the weather where is Fraser?
Just outside of Detroit.
Ah, okay. I've been through Detroit. We almost got lost there one time, and it's kind of scary because it was dark. I had no clue where I was, and I was a girl all by myself.
Right.
So, anyway, enough about me. How can I help you tonight, Melissa?
So I have a couple questions, but I wanted to start with, can you tell me if things are going to go anywhere with Eric and I?
Yes, I think they are. But he's really slow about things. I don't mean that. That didn't sound nice. I didn't mean it that way.
No, you're absolutely right, and I know exactly what you mean.
Okay, good. It's almost like he doesn't want to commit. But it's not that he doesn't want to commit, because I feel like he really cares for you. I feel like he adores you. Oh, he was hurt really bad in the past. Hey, he's got a couple of them that kind of. And oh gosh, why is it that men cannot understand that the new girlfriend or the new wife does not act like the last one?
Right.
Right? So, I think that what you need to do is you need to decide what you want. You're going to have some patience with him, and that just goes without saying. For any relationship, obviously. But it might be a while, honey. But I do see it going. But it might be you might have another couple of years to hold out. So I guess that would be where you have to decide if this is the relationship that you want to wait for.
Okay.
So, but I do see it happening, and I do think he loves you, but I don't see it happening for, a couple more years, maybe a year.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, you have other questions now?
Can you just tell me, I'm supposed to be starting a new job, and speaking of slow, they're kind of slow, letting me know about my clients. Do you see that coming through, and will there be quite a few clients with that or not?
I don't have a good feeling about this. So I don't, like you, again, I go by my intuition and what I hear, right?
Right.
So you tell me how you feel about it. Like I don't think that this is going to go very far.
Okay. Okay, then I will just keep looking, because that's kind of what I feel too, because they've just been dragging their feet.
Yeah, it's kind of like they're teasing you and pulling you along. But it's almost like I feel like, they think that they could find somebody better. But if they don't, well, you're there as the backup, so they'll pull you in, kind of thing. That's just what I feel about this whole situation, what I'm being told, the message that I'm getting from it. Okay, so I would definitely not, definitely don't rush. Take your time, because there is a job out there for you. Do you work at a desk or a table?
Yes, a table. I'm a massage therapist.
Okay, yeah, a table. Yeah. And you're very good at what you do, so don't let them Jew you down. Are you taking a job that like is less money but more clients?
Well, the new job is supposed to be more money.
Because you have more clients. But there's something, it's just like less is more and more is less, or something. There's something different that I just don't think is complete. It's almost like it's too good to be true.
Okay.
And once you get there, there's a reason that they pay so much, or something like, it's not a good work environment, or, they didn't tell you have to tip this person, or, it's one of those things.
Okay.
So it's just like it's not as good as it seems like it is. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yes, I do. So. I know what you mean. Thank you very much for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. You got more time. You got more questions. Let's chat some more. How's the weather? What's going on there?
The weather is a little bit crazy. It's warm, then it's cold. Then it's warm, then it's cold. We're just waiting on spring.
Oh, do you still have snow?
No, there's, just a real little bit, not, it's real patchy.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, well, what else do we want to talk about?
Well, so I'm thinking about starting another part, 3 different parts of my business. So I'm starting to think about making and selling candles, making and selling soaps, and also spray tanning, which I know is all over the place. But I'm wondering if you see anything with any of that.
Okay, I did with the first 2. The spray tan, not so much, except that I think that what happens, this is a whole thing here. Okay, let's go with that. Oh, I get excited when I get such strong messages like this. So it's almost like with the spray tanning. I'm going to start backwards here, okay? The spray tanning is It's almost like, do you mix oils together or something? Because I feel like you do a mixture of like recipes or something. And it's almost like I feel like you're going to put your own spray tanning formula together that is natural without preservatives and stuff like that.
Okay.
So look towards, that. I don't know if you're into essential oils or do you mix things a lot?
Yes.
Okay. So work towards doing the natural spray tanning thing, and then I think that will take off. But
Okay.
the other one, the soaps, the candles, I didn't feel so much on. But if you do make candles, call me because I may want some for my store. Okay.
Okay.
Boy, we are going everywhere tonight, aren't we? But now the soap, that was the other thing. And I also wanted to suggest, if you're going to do the soap, then also do the bath bomb. And this is something that I was going to do, my friend and I were going to do. We were going to do soap with crystals infused in them. And then also the bath bombs with a crystal in the middle of that. So there you go. I want my cut, too. I want my commission out of this, Chippy.
Right. No, those were things I was thinking, and even the candles putting in like Reiki as well as gems.
Beautiful. Yes. Let me know, because I have some lotion in the store where the lady infused crystals with it and then put it out into the full moon and had full moon energy in it.
Okay.
So definitely something like that. And people, because it does have that energy, right? And this lotion is just absolutely beautiful, because I think that the full moon is what helps it with that. So definitely do something like that along with your bath bombs and soap and stuff, and that's really good. Do you have a daughter?
No, but I have a rescue dog that's female.
Close enough. You don't have any children?
No children.
And you don't want children?
A little old for that.
Okay. Well, I just see a little girl around you. I don't know, do you have a favorite niece or somebody that you take care of that's a little girl? Because I just see a little girl energy around you.
My neighbor has 2 daughters. They're little, so I'm with them a lot.
Okay. Yeah, because I see like a little girl dancing around you, around the house, kind of like around the coffee table and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe you'll connect to that at some point, and maybe it's one of those little girls. I don't know.
Okay.
So, okay. Well, you have
Thank you very much.
Evening. Yes, for sure. Melissa, I almost forgot your name. I was like, but of course I have it written down on my paper. So, there was one other question that I wanted to ask you about Eric. Have you been with Eric for 5 years?
No, I have not.
Okay, because I think it's around the 5-year mark where something will happen.
Okay.
Does that help?
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
No problem, Melissa. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful Tuesday evening.
Yes,
I guess it's Tuesday night where you are. Okay, go to bed and get some sleep.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Bye. This is Terry Lynn Boyle. I'm the Vancouver Island medium. We must be a little bit tired, I guess. Coming to you from the Amethyst Forest, which is a store and a spiritual spa that I own here in Nanaimo, British Columbia, on Vancouver Island. So you can go to our website at amethystforest.ca, and you can meet all of the Amethyst family there. You can check out the store and what we have to offer here in the spiritual spa. I have a tea leaf reader who happens to do Skype calls. How would you like to have a tea leaf reading over Skype? Hey, that'd be fun. Right, Carmen? Right. She's in the Beat It Gallery tonight. Carmen Moore, our tea leaf reader. She's a witch and crow. Tell them I'm looking at a spirit in my labradorite. Oh, she's checking out her labradorite. She has spirits in it. So, But if you would like to get a hold of me, I do Skype appointments, I do FaceTime, I'll do Messenger, whichever. You can get a hold of me by calling me. I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to give you the number. It's 250 in Canada. So you guys in Australia and UK and in the other places, you of course will have to use the international number, which I don't know what it is. But my actual phone number is 250-585-4922. You can also get a hold of me, Terry Lynn Boyle at gmail.com, or you can get a hold of me on Facebook, Vancouver Island Medium. You can now, I don't even know who's coming up next, but this is the Ask One Radio Psychic Network. And we've got another show coming up with another psychic. It's all free. So you call, I got to turn the page back so I can get the number. You can call 888-454-2751 to get your free reading right here. I'm going to go and have a wonderful week. I'm going to go skiing next week because it's spring break. So until then, remember, each day as you're driving, as you're walking down the street, don't judge that person that cuts you off. Don't judge that cashier that's a little bit short with you. Don't judge that server who forgot your coffee. Just find something positive about them and maybe tell them to have a good day and maybe make their day a little bit better. That's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to try and do that every single day. And I'm going to go to that coffee shop where that lady has been so rude to me. Well, in my mind, she's been rude to me. Who knows? Maybe she's having a great day.